It's day 2 at the Glen, and the team returns to their original objective: build the best competitive Subarus. Today, like any other, each driver sorts out a new problem with their cars. A consistent nuisance burdening these chassis. An issue other teams don't seem to have.
Yeah, I just gotta see how I can do this with the bumper. If I cut this out, I think I can make some shit. Pat! Oh yeah, get Devin in the cold. Wee small. Tight. So, trying to see if we can fix the splitter from rattling itself apart. So what happens is the splitter's tight, but it still has this flex. And under extreme load, it's like doing that, and you hear it starts to vibrate and loosens everything. And it gets looser and looser, and once it gets a little loose, it's out of control. And it starts slapping off the ground. My new splitter, I gotta feel it. The new splitter's like grinding away. So, I didn't want to do these because I just don't like the way they look. It's really the only reason I haven't done these.
I too am not like a fan of the front splitter rods. I thought was the name.
I just don't like the way they look.
I don't either. I think it's like takes a special car to pull them off, you know what I mean?
I mean, this car is pretty special. So we're gonna see if we can pull them off.
I mean, that'll definitely hold it.
Maybe.
Do you think it needs to be...
Every time I go, that's definitely gonna work. And
It doesn't work.
every single car has stanchions on it. Except for Frank's, but his
Splitter's
bumper's
not that
half
long.
the size.
Yeah.
Like literally half the size. So I can cut the splitter down, you know, but I kind of want to be like super effective.
Deep, bro.
That's tire's ruined. I wouldn't use it again.
The car's pulls too many G's.
You just didn't cut this.
I cut all of it. There ain't nothing left to cut. You just open the door.
Oh, that's just too low.
You said it's low.
Oh, I mean, where's mine?
Copy your homework.
Mine's
It's higher.
higher.
Your dampening could be different. Your suspension settings could be different.
No, it's way lower. That's like an inch lower.
Oh, yeah. Joe's trying to be cool out there, son!
I already raised the front. I don't
Splitter, talk to me.
Work.
Fronts were not.
Yeah, so the splitter totally, it didn't make a sound. Like all that chattering is gone. I'm moving the whole car, which is fantastic. So anytime I hit the brakes, even when the splitter was like not falling apart and working pretty good, anytime I hit the brakes it would still chatter because it was like bouncing off the ground. It doesn't do that at all. So it didn't make a sound.
I didn't hear anything either.
It was,
I was at turn 1 and the last turn.
Other than that, I think now that that's working, now I have to drive the car and like see where I can actually get it to work for me. I think I do 205, no problem. I also turned up the horsepower a little bit.
You have had a lot of
I don't
headroom
know
now.
if it actually turned up. See, this is the problem with a stock turbo. I turned up the boost. It'll give me more torque. It ain't gonna give me any more
Horsepower, yeah.
So
You're getting out of the hole faster, but you won't be able to hold it
yeah,
too long.
Exactly. It falls right off. And this track is pretty much all top ends. Like there's not a lot of like slow
Mid-end,
get out
slow
of the
down, get
holes.
holes, yeah.
It got out of the holes fine already. So all it really did was knock more.
That tells you that the turbo's not doing what you want it
Yeah.
to do anymore.
So
Time for a 20.
yeah, 20G actually. I gotta follow the rest of the boys.
Yeah.
Maybe just go straight to a green. A green with a restrictor could still do everything else. I just don't know what's gonna happen if we try to detune them for SD4. You know,
Do you want to change class?
I would like to do slower class, just to like when we do wheel to wheel next year.
Yeah, it's
to
gonna
race
be
with Frank.
That's what it's gonna be.
You know, I would like to do SD4. So it's either run a restrictor. I would like to run a restrictor because you could still get all the torque of having it. Like
High
I can still
turbo.
make 350 torque and like 300 horsepower.
Horsepower, yeah.
Just really like slam it, like really launch me out of corners. But I don't want to do this.
Is that a lie?
car just sucks.
Like the car or your car?
The car, my car, this car. It's always just like however many steps forward, 2 steps back, a couple sideways.
Well, you want to get a couple matching E46s and send it?
It's fucking easier. This thing's all sliced up, diced up, it's like totally mutilated.
I cooked the fronts quick because I was trying to outrun that guy. But hi guys, Devin Meadows here with PASNY. You want to talk about the session?
Just talk. Just talk to this therapy, you know?
Hey guys, 9:58 in the morning. Just got off our first session. We turned the car up because last night we found out, well we knew, but the rest of the competition found out we're not cheaters. We put a little bit more power into the car. I could actually probably turn it up a little bit because it's cold. The car isn't using as much fuel, which is nice. But otherwise, great first session, PB'd 205.3. It was good, car felt great. I overcooked the fronts a little bit. I was trying to outrun a Camaro, but he was on race slicks, or Hoosiers. Might rubber in a little bit more for the next session. It was a little bit cold, it was a little bit early. After the racers go, you know, our boy Frank represent. It'll be good. So we'll go a little bit faster, hopefully.
10 grand, it's yours.
10 grand? You're not gonna stop driving, so what are you gonna get after that?
Something that's done already. This whole thing's like Frankenstein and tested. I'm not even having fun. Things suck.
On the next episode, the Subaru team's bad luck rubs off on BMW ST4 driver Frank. With a life-threatening mid-race mechanical failure, he's been dropped from second place to last place on the grid, and his season might end early and far from greatness.
Race cars.